Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the KSR YouTube channel. We're in the shop today getting a project wrapped up that you guys haven't seen in a while. But we're going to give you an update on all things Chevy 2 Nova? Chevy 2? Yeah, Chevy 2 Nova. It's Chevy 2, but it's the Nova. It's the early Novas. I don't know. That's just what they call them. But got fresh engine back in the thing, and we've done quite a bit of other like little small stuff that's just been kind of off camera, checking up on things, completing more things, checking things off the list. But today we're going to roll it around to the dyno and see if we can make a little bit of horsepower. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So I guess let's get to work. We put a long night into it last night so that we could get it to the dyno today. Yeah, a little tired, but we're going to get this thing done and make it happen. All right, everybody, today's video is sponsored by Raycon, and today we're talking about their bone conduction headphones. And these things are wild because they use sound vibrations to transfer the sound into your bone. There's no speakers in them, and they're off ear, so if you see, they fit like in front. So I can still hear everything that's going on around me, which is great for taking phone calls or listen to a podcast or something while we're working here in the shop. And I can still hear the guys when they need to get my attention to ask me about something. So these things have 13 hours of battery life, and the great thing about them, they're not coming off. Like, you can go for a run, go walk your dog, do whatever you need to do, and you're not going to lose your earbuds or your music. And Raycon's quality rivals all the big brands, but at half the cost. And they have millions of happy customers, and they come with a 30-day happiness guarantee. So Black Friday is just around the corner, and Raycon audio products are 30% off site-wide. From everyday essentials to the latest releases, it's the perfect time to upgrade your sound or get ahead on gifting. These early deals won't last long, so shop now before they're gone. So click the link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/winwithksrbc to get up to 30% off during Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Thanks to Raycon for sponsoring this video, and thanks to you guys for checking them out, because supporting Raycon supports us as a channel. So thanks again to Raycon for sponsoring this video. It's time to get back to work on the Nova. All right, well, while you're here, please subscribe to the channel. It's been a lot of new subscribers lately, and that's been awesome, but I feel like I gotta mention it. But anyways, let's get back to the Chevy 2. Probably the biggest thing that has changed, which we briefly touched on it in another video, is we got the interior done up in this thing. Got the carpet done. Got a custom rear seat done from a local upholstery shop. Rear package tray. Rear seat. We got a new dash pad for it. We haven't put in yet. But we redid the gas pedal situation. It originally, when we had put this thing together for Sick Week, we had just done a tab off of the steering column. So we redid that to where it's attached to the floor now. It's kind of a interesting setup. So it's got a pivot here, obviously, and a pivot there. And it's not actually connected. That's just a deal there, and it swivels on it. Cable activated deal. You can't tell. I don't think. Oh yeah, you can. The phone sees better than my eyes do. But there's a bar that goes down there to triangulate this side. So got that all done. This thing has a seat blower that actually blows air. You can see this tube that goes around. Actually blows air at the small of your back, which is pretty sweet. We moved the CO2 bottle, and we haven't put the passenger seat back in this thing, which it actually goes in on quick pins. Like, you can literally put the seat in with all the seat belts in about 5 minutes. maybe quicker than that. Like it's literally just quick pins. The harness bar goes in on quick pins, the seat mount on the bottom, and the upper back seat mount. It's all on quick pins. So like 5 quick pins and things all in there and done. We had the trunk done as well, but I don't have keys, so I can't get in there and show you. But the trunk's all custom done with carpet. We gotta polish her up before Reno comes back. But we ended up putting some new taillights in her because they were original to 1963 and a little cracked up. Ended up massaging the inner wheel wells a little bit because we had a little bit of scuff when we put the 275s on it down at ride height. It would kind of scrape on the tires a little bit here and there, turn around corners and whatnot. But now we got that all clearanced up. Had to get a slightly thicker wheel spacer, moved from I think it was a 1/4 inch to a 3/8. I think that's what we had to do. But for today, we've got to get this thing, the nose put on it, and over to the dyno. Oh, huge thing. Yeah, this one here has more hours in it than all of the other projects, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. There's
100%. Yeah.
I mean, all the, like, definitely more than all of the products or all the projects individually. Probably not all of them put together.
No, like all the chassis work and stuff, but
yeah.
That was a big deal to get done.
Yep. So
it's extremely intricate. They probably can't see it.
Yeah, it doesn't look complicated from here, but sometimes that's the way things go when they do take a lot of time. You may can see there's multiple bends in this. This front panel is the same way. Like this isn't the fuel cell, that's the core support. So we tried to get as much capacity into this thing, and it's got to do this number here because that's where the fender brace goes on. And this is the methanol cell, so it needs to hold a lot of gas, or methanol, not gas. So when we got this thing ready to go for sick week, this was the biggest project that we didn't get finished. And now it's finished. So we're gonna make you guys guess to see how many gallons you think is in there. You know, you can see it. It actually wraps around and is profiled so that it fits the tire when the tire turns. And to fit this, we adjusted the spring all the way down, and then we took our suspension limiter, and with enough people sitting on it, we were able to squish the front end and then draw up the suspension until we bottomed out this shock with the limiter so that we could then turn the tire to make sure that it still had about a finger's width gap everywhere when it has all the weight on the car. I think it just, at full compression, at full turn, it might only have like a 16th right here. Like we cut it really close because the outlet to the fuel pump, which you can kind of see up under there, the big line right here, that is on that bottom section, and we wanted to make sure that it kind of has enough room to get the fuel, you know, going towards the inlet, just because anytime you can, I'm just trying to smooth the inlet to the fuel pump because that's important. So you can see we mounted the fuel pressure regulator right to the side here. And one of the things we do when we do them like this is first we weld a bung to the outside of the tank that fits this, and then there's a tube that goes in and turns down to the bottom so that the return is returning below where the fuel level is. And the idea behind that is it doesn't aerate, you know, fill the fuel up with a bunch of bubbles, because you're returning the liquid right into the liquid. It's a good thing. And also another thing that we do on a lot of our fabricated cells is this is actually the vent. So it's all the way up at the highest spot, and then it goes down and goes through the bottom of the tank And that's that. That's the vent right there. And no matter which orientation the car could possibly end up on, it shouldn't vent out of the fuel cell, out of the vent there. So, yeah, let us know in the comments how many gallons you think this holds. It's a good amount. Enough for the car to make a couple of passes. Of course, this thing is a dual fuel car, so drives to the staging lanes on pump gas, flips fuel when it's spooling, all that good stuff. So while we had the motor out for freshening the motor, we redid the firewall too. So the firewall is all pretty. And yeah, I paid somebody to come do it this time because I was a little overzealous with the paint. Didn't really have any runs to it, but it wasn't good. It just didn't paint very good.
Kevin's not a painter.
He's
very good at a lot of stuff, but painting a firewall is not one of them.
Painting, yeah. Oh yeah, oil cooler. I forgot we did an oil cooler on it. And yeah, it looks weird down there, but we're actually going to build a little like a duct that will scoop, because the factory bumper, I think the factory bumper comes to about here. We'll see in a few minutes, at least on the video you guys will see in a few minutes. So we're going to make some kind of scoop that just kind of fits the bottom of that and grabs the air and funnels it up through. And I think I talked about it in a previous video, but what we did is we used a thermostatic oil filter relocator, that deal there, so that bypasses oil to the cooler when it gets warm. Oh, hey, look who finally showed up this morning.
It's 8:37, all right? I was here 5 hours ago, so.
And?
Sorry, I'm the slacker here. CJ left at midnight. What a loser.
My bad. My fault.
Yeah.
What did you say, though? You said you were going to beat me here this morning.
That was obviously
You did not.
a lie. That
He
was
grew me
obviously
into
a lie.
it too.
Yeah, he volunteered you for it, too.
I don't remember any of that. I don't remember any of that. I'm just saying.
All right, well, hey, guess what you earn?
Oh no. What did I earn?
You get to drive so I can edit.
Okay. Drive this, right?
Yeah, you can drive this.
Yeah.
We'll let you do a shakedown run.
I knew I was going to end up driving. That's how it always goes.
All right, well, we're going to get the front end put on this thing and get it to the dyno. Stay tuned. It's time for dyno. Woohoo! Probably just gonna make a couple of super low boost pulls to clean up any fueling, which it should be pretty close because it's already been run, at least with the solid roller cam motor. This one is a hydraulic roller, so there'll be a little bit of tuning stuff to deal with there. And then make maybe a 10 to 15 PSI pull. And that should be all I need to do for today. Yeah. All right, time for me to get in and go to work. First pull, not even all the way. 715.
715.
10 pounds of foods at the very top of the pull. It was into the alcohol, which I was hoping not to be. I wanted to make a low boost pull. So, yeah.
Turn it up. Double them numbers.
I just want to make a good, clean pull on consistent boost so the thing doesn't run away and try to run sevens every run.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's the first wide open pull on this motor. I didn't want to go all the way out.
Yeah.
Started at 6,500 RPM.
Yep.
Still climbing. Of course, the boost is coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Too.
Look at that. Sweet.
Yeah. Good for that.
Let's do it again.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard it switch over.
It's actually real similar power.
Yeah.
But I also, I had the boost controller off the last pull, so it made pressure with what was in the gates. So that was actually the vent solenoid dumping to try and keep the boost out of it.
Gotcha.
I smelled alcohol.
I do.
Made the transition nice and smooth. Well, you can see just a little bit of when it,
Yeah. Talking about this right here?
Yep.
Yeah. We talk about how awesome this thing is. Look at this.
My boost safety. See how it's being
Boost
responsible?
safety.
You know.
Turn that off. Where you turn that off
That
at?
was 780.
There needs to be a 1 in front of that.
No.
Hurt. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So we going to the track now?
Yeah, that's good. Well, this video wasn't going to the track. That's going to be another video.
Oh, well, they'll wait to watch the other video, but we're going to the track.
Yeah, I wonder what that was for these.
Look at that. Whoop.
Yeah, that was sporty.
What's the boost safety at?
25.
Didn't I tell you to turn that thing off?
Well, that was pretty sporty. So, whoop, stop. About to crush the bottle and the TV. So, still don't quite have the boost control that I wanted to have. So that kind of rolled over about 25 pounds of boost and tickled my boost safety at 25. And I'm ultra conservative on timing, so it was 1,076 at 25 pounds of boost, and the timing pulled back pretty conservatively. And that could be contributing because the more conservative you are on timing, it puts more energy in the exhaust, which spools the turbos harder. Or potentially we're just gonna have to redo our exhaust manifolds, which would be a bit of a bummer. Anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Appreciate everybody watching, subscribing, following along. And we will have a track video with this very soon because we're gonna go test this thing at the track as well as Soccer Mom with something new on it. And it might be a couple of days before I get those videos done because I still need to get the last couple of videos like lay mullets, burnout. We've got 2 Soccer Mom videos filmed. I just haven't had time to edit them. But I wanted to get this one out because it's pretty exciting and it was a quick, easy edit. I'm actually editing it while we go drive today to go to the racetrack. So, thanks to Raycon for sponsoring this video. See you guys in the next one.